Oh, it's double bagged, so it must be strong. That's vintage. All right, welcome everyone to our Echo-based pickups video. First of all, let's say a big thank you to everyone who came up to us on the day to say hi. Sorry to everyone we missed, but also a massive thank you to everyone who watched our video from the day. Martin, another Echo-based down. So much fun, right?
I mean, I think we've been to lots and lots of echoes now, and I think I've come to the conclusion that it is my favourite 2 days out when it comes to doing the toy fairs that we do. You know, I did NEC recently, and I do Sandown, and I've done a few other toy fairs, and I have to say, because I'm 100% Star Wars, it is definitely my favorite toy fair, and not just because of the Star Wars toys, but because of, everything about these events. We get to meet up with our friends, we get to hang out, we get to just have a great laugh and a great day. Really, really enjoyed myself. It was excellent.
Yeah, really good. It was the second time they had it in this venue. What did you think of this time round, like the layout and everything?
Well, how about you answer that one first? Because I think everyone will know what I'm going to say.
Yeah, they said that. Well, I mean, they set it up more or less the same way, didn't they? I do find it very difficult to know if I've seen everything there. I think that's my biggest thing.
Yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from. Here's the thing: I prefer it to the old layout because it's more spacious in terms of
Yeah.
the aisleways. The only problem is the aisleways are all over the place. But the one negative, and I've heard a lot of people say it, and I totally agree with them all, is that bottleneck as you walk in and as you're trying
Mm,
to leave the venue. It's
yeah.
crazy, absolutely crazy. I mean, I think we stood there for about 5 minutes at one point just to get out and get a bit of fresh air, and
Yeah.
yeah, it was absolutely mental. So I mean, I have no issues with it. I prefer this venue. They sorted the lighting out this time. It was a lot more lighter than it was. It was quite dark the previous time.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
I don't mind the layout. I know it's a bit all over the place, but you get used to it in the end. But it's
Yeah.
that entrance for me. It's a bit too much.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we picked up the early birds I think we've done it every time, haven't we? We've picked
Yeah,
up the early bird every
yeah,
time.
yeah.
It's worth it. You managed that bottleneck's not quite as bad for the early bird,
No.
but we were there pretty early. We were pretty close to the front, but in the queue, Martin, we got a fair few freebies, didn't we? I mean, straight away it was our first pickups.
Yeah, I think the first person to first person to come over was Choc Chip Wookie,
Yes,
and
Mark.
he
Yeah,
gifted us. He'd made these himself. He'd got his cantina and his action figures out, and he'd made these key rings up to give
yeah,
out on the day, and he gave us one of each of them, which were absolutely awesome. They look fantastic, don't
yeah.
they?
Very cool. Yeah,
Yeah, they look. I mean, I know it's original Kenner stuff in the pictures, but it looks just like it's a Kenner photographer's taken them. So yeah, really chuffed about that. So that was nice out of nowhere.
yeah.
And then I think it was Dave World Toys, wasn't it? He came along the aisle and he gave us this pack of Clone Wars cards.
Yep.
So yeah, looking forward to opening these because I think everyone knows I love the Clone Wars. So thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, because there wasn't anything else. Was there in the queue?
No, that was it in the queue. And
Yeah.
then yeah, we went in and as the day went on, we bumped into Nick, Only One Kenobi, who gave us both one of his patches. So it's the first
Finally.
time. Yeah, yeah. It's every time we go, we always manage to miss him, and it's the first time, as I say, we've met him. And what a great guy! What a great channel! Really, really chuffed to meet him. So yeah, fantastic. And the patch is a bonus because I was starting to feel like I was one of the only people who didn't have one of his
Yeah.
patches. So
Yeah.
FOMO.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, let's get into what we actually picked up on the day. I don't think either of us were too big on picking up things for ourselves, were we? Obviously, I picked up the minifigs for the Lego as a part of our challenge, which are now harnessed away nicely in my cabinet up there, which
Nice.
I'll show at some point. But the main things that I was looking for were obviously the astromech droids, which I managed to pick up 2 of these. So the first one was
Nice.
R5 F7. Now, for
Cool.
anyone that doesn't know, this comes in the, I think, it comes with the Y Wing. I want to say it's part of the original trilogy.
I think you're right. Yeah, original Utility
Yeah,
Collection. Yeah,
yeah. So that's a nice one to get a hold of. And then next to him, I mean, we went to this one stand where there were a fair few of these astromechs, and I rummaged through. I could have spent a lot more money than I did, but the other one was focus R5 M2.
nice.
So this comes in the Hoth set, which is I want to say Attack of the Clones. I think it's from that line, like that line of cards, even though it's
Yeah,
from the Hoth set.
the blue cards.
The blue,
Yeah,
it's a blue box
yeah,
set, and it's
yeah.
got various other figures in it. So
Cool.
yes, a good pickup there.
So 2 for the loose astromech collection.
2 to go up there, yeah,
Yeah.
on top of my Lego cabinet there, Lego minifigs. That was largely all I picked up in terms of my personal things that I bought. But we were gifted a few things as well, weren't we?
We were very generously, yeah.
Yeah, lots of generous people, viewers and friends of ours to the channel were, they said, "Oh, we've got a couple of bits for you," and like we keep saying, like, you don't have to do it, but it's very much appreciated. So I'll start. If you remember, back in our previous Echo video from the year, earlier in the year, a gentleman named Paul came up and gave us some things. Well, he actually had a couple more things to give us. So this is a little beauty, I've got to say.
Nice.
So chuffed with that one.
Yeah, that's quite a hard one to get hold of, isn't it, as well?
It's quite hard to get hold of. Yeah, it's a good little pickup. That quite
Nice.
pleased with that one, and he got you something as well, didn't he?
Yeah, well, I mean, Paul, obviously watching the channel, realised that I was quite alone in the world with my loving of the Skeleton Crew, and he noticed that I'd bought Neil months and months ago. Well, in fact, Steph had bought it for me. So yeah,
Yeah,
he surprised me with a couple of Black Series figures. He got me Jodden and Arwood, which is awesome.
yeah,
And he hasn't got a lightsaber with him, I noticed. And obviously, I thought he might come with a lightsaber, but then that would have been a spoiler, I guess, wouldn't it?
of course.
So
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
brilliant.
indeed.
But this one is, I mean, when we did our top 10 Skeleton Crew, once, he was my number one. He was your number one, and it was the pirate captain Brutus. And I
Yeah,
have to say, in Black Series, he is absolutely amazing, and
yeah,
he comes with tons of accessories. Yeah, over the moon. Paul, you didn't have to, mate. Honestly, but thank you so much. That's brilliant. And coming from a non-Black Series collector, that I actually love this figure. So yeah, thank you so much.
yeah. Black Series, I think it's because it's 6-inch. We don't tend to collect it, but they do it right, don't they? They've got
They do.
accessories and
Yeah.
amazing sculpts.
Yeah.
I've got to say.
The problem is now, though, is I've got 3 figures and I've got 2 of the Skeleton Crew. So of course, you know me, I'm going to need all of them now. So I've got to get the
Off he
other 3
goes.
kids, haven't I? So
Yeah, yeah. Right. On to the next one. Scott Whitehouse, another good friend of the channel. You would have, hopefully, you would have seen him on some of our videos. He's appeared a few times, but he saved me one of his snow troopers and gave that to me on card. He picked out the best one, and he even was good enough to put it in a little deflector case there, which is very good of him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I said when they announced that one, that because I don't collect many on the vintage collection line, I said when the Snow Trooper was coming out, I'm going to have to get one of those. So, but luckily for me, Scott did it for me.
Well, there's something about that card. It's one of the original '96 card backs, and it just looks amazing, and the figure is amazing as well. So yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Scott also surprised me. I got there the day before to Echo, and I met Scott for coffee, and he said, "Oh, I got you a little something." And he said, "I know you've been collecting sticker albums and stickers recently," and honestly, I'm still absolutely taken aback. He presented me with this Gremlins sticker album, and so I'm actually speechless and I'm mumbling my words right now. But I'm honestly, thank you so much, Scott. It's got 5 stickers in it, which is brilliant because it means I can now start another sticker hunt. I mean, we've got enough sticker albums and Lego now, probably to do Lego and stickers for
Oh, we could do it
years.
every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. It's the Panini one as well, which is brilliant. Yeah, I won't linger too much on it, but thank you so much, Scott. Brilliant, brilliant.
That is very cool, but it's not Star Wars, Martin. So we'll have to get back to Star Wars, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll do. I got one other gift, and this
Go on.
one meant an absolute ton. I met up with Scott and Dario, who's probably better known as Biker Scout in the group chats. If you ever watch any of the live streams, and we were chatting about what we were going to try and pick up at Echo, and I said that when I was growing up, we had these little Star Wars pencil toppers. They were Return of the Jedi pencil toppers, and I had a Darth Vader and an Emperor's Royal Guard. So I was going to try and keep an eye out for those while I was there. Of course, you and I are always so here, there, everywhere. We tend sometimes not to really get a good look on the stalls because we're too busy filming and stuff. And we bumped into Dario, and Dario found this and gifted it to me. It's
Yay.
the pencil topper Darth Vader. It's not really coming out too well on the camera, but I'll put a picture up. This little thing, honestly, I'm speechless about this as well as all the other gifts I've had. This means so much because this was something I had as a kid. And when I saw it again for the first time and he gave it to me, it honestly gave me the feels, you know. So can't say thank you enough, Dario. Thank you so much for getting me that. That was really kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah, that is very cool. Now, we did a little video. Obviously, I'm trying to collect the 96 in Lego minifigs. We did a little video a while back where I picked up a Biker Scout, and a gentleman in the comments named Joe, he informed me that I'd picked up the wrong one. It was a Hoth Biker Scout. So he said he had one going from Return of the Jedi, and he was good enough to find us at Echo. And
nice.
So I've got the correct Biker Scout now.
That's awesome.
But he didn't just give me that. He had some vintage R2D2 soap.
Nice.
I think he said, "Go on, what were you going to say?"
I was going to say, I think when he gave it to you, he said, "If you want to smell what a 1980s bathroom at school,"
that's exactly what.
Like.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So I'm going to open it now and smell a 1980s bathroom. Oh, it's double bagged, so it must be strong. That's vintage. That's vintage.
Oh, there's the intro.
Yes. Yeah. On top of that, our good friend Des gifted me this character encyclopedia, but more importantly, it has the Han Solo with medal to go with my Luke Skywalker with medal. So
awesome. Yeah.
Happy days.
Another top guy, Des, isn't he?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So amazing gifts, and we're, like we say, we're so thankful for them. We really appreciate it, and you really don't have to, but it's so nice of you. Martin, have you got some pickups from the day?
Yep. I have. Again, I was quite light on my pickups, and the first pickup I got, and everyone, going back to stickers again, everyone knows I'm trying to put together my 1983 Return of the Jedi sticker album, and I've run out of Jedi stickers now to open and put in. So whenever I come across these, I'll try and pick them up. So yeah, I picked up a couple of these to go in the pile for when I've got a big enough batch to carry on with the album.
Yeah. I feel like they're becoming quite scarce, these stickers. I seem to remember when we first went to Echo, we saw quite a few of those, and this time round, not quite as many.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't advertise the fact that I'm looking for them, because as soon as I come over to a stall now, the price doubles.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
Well, that was the only Star Wars item I actually picked up while I was there. But I did go to NEC a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't have a chance to show this off, so I'm going to show this off. This is the Star Wars boarding party 5-pack, which was one of the
Yeah.
sets that came out when they updated Star Tours in 2011-12, I want to say. They're limited edition ones. So I was literally about to walk out of the NEC, and Steph spotted it, so I can't take blame for it. And and the guy on the stall actually thanked her as well, which I couldn't believe. So I
Yeah.
picked that up. So that's great. So I now have 3 of these sets now, and I think there's 4 in total. So I've just got the one more to look out for. And going back to Echo, there I was with my 2 packets of stickers in my bag, thinking, done well. I've got out of here without spending any money. And then I walked past the second to last stall as we were leaving, literally walking out the door, and I spotted something in one of those cabinets, with the lift up lid. And I've spotted a line of figures which I've been toying with getting for a while. I've obviously started collecting the Willow figures recently, and I'd quite like to try and collect the Terrorhawks figures. But I've also wanted to start collecting these. So I bought 4 of the 8 Robin Hood Prince of Thieves carded figures, and they are
Yeah.
absolutely mint. Absolutely mint. Um, some of them are unpunched. I've even got some French variants in there.
Oh,
So yeah, managed to pick these up. Got an amazing price. VTR Dave was actually there when I bought them, and I told him how much I paid, and he said I did really well. So I got this Dave seal of approval, which is great because
yeah.
he knows his stuff. So that's awesome. So yeah, not a huge amount of pickups, and the majority of them weren't Star Wars, but
Yeah.
but that doesn't matter. It was such a great day. Really, really enjoyed myself.
And of course, on the day, we also did our signature challenge. We won't talk too much about that one because we don't really need to. But Martin, you wanted to potentially do a little giveaway right now, didn't you?
I don't collect these, so I'm happy to give them away, to give something back. So I've got the Death Star droid in the vintage collection, which is pretty mint, to be fair. I
Death
have
Star
my
droid.
2 TIE fighter pilots that I picked up when I only really needed one. So
Classic.
they'll be part of the giveaway. And then also I have a Darth Vader here on a Saga card, which is a really nice looking Darth
Yeah,
Vader and a great looking card.
Revenge of the Sith, Darth
Yeah,
Vader. There.
that's right. It
Yeah.
doesn't really matter, does it? So yeah, I've got him. So in order to win those or get those, basically all I need you to do is write in the comments, Martin beat Adam. That's all. That's it, really. That's all I need in the comments, and then yeah, we'll do a draw at some point in the near future, and then I'll send those off to the winner.
Okay, speaking of challenges, Martin, I guess the viewer must be wondering, when is our annual car boot challenge coming out? Because we've done it. We've done our car boot visits. We've picked up our items. We just need to get them on eBay now and release the video of the reveals, which will be next Tuesday. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss that one. Hit like on this video if you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next time. We'll see you later.
Bye.